Welcome back to Fred's Top 3. I am Daz, and what we are going to look at today is our third of our top 3 gins, and we're going to look at the Lind and Lime. It's comfortably one of the most beautiful gins to look at, there is no question. And as a gin itself, what it's done is it's really designed itself on what they call the London Dry style. A classic style of gin, really leading with the juniper berry as the kind of main botanical, and that's where a lot and most of the flavour will come from in this gin. So kind of classic style, if you like. But what they have done is they've kind of done a riff on the classic, bringing lime much more to the fore, and also using pink peppercorns. And pink peppercorns are quite interesting because obviously they're going to bring a lovely floral element and a little bit of heat, which is really, really delicious in a classic style, if you like, of gin. So quite clean, quite crisp flavours coming through, and we're just going to play around with those just a little touch. So we're going to serve this in a nice big copper glass. They're a wee bit matchy, they suit one another, which is lovely. Let's go for a big measure here. It's a nice big glass, so 50 mils of the Lind and Lime. We'll pop that in. There we go. Right, I want to use something that's got a little bit more of that floral, a little bit more of that kind of summery kind of element to it. And it's for that reason I'm going to use the Mediterranean tonic water that Fever Tree make, because it is lovely and fresh, and I really do think it does highlight some of these lovely lighter notes that the pepper brings. Also the lime and juniper, of course, as well. So I think it's a really good partner, that's what I'm trying to say. Then a couple of nice wedges of lime in there, just to accentuate everything that Lind and Lime guys are trying to do when they're making this gin. And just to play around with the peppercorns, you really smell that. Just to play around with the peppercorns is a little sprig of basil. Now, just before you pop it in, it's so fresh. Just give it a little bang on the back of your hand and pop it right next to those limes. And then what you have is a lovely, fresh bouquet. It's so peppery, it's lovely. And as I say, it's got all those lovely floral notes. That basil on the nose just combines so well with those pink peppercorns. Try this one at home. I really recommend it. It's absolutely delicious. Until our next top 3, we'll see you very soon. Cheers.